This is Sam from the future. This is going to be a little awkward, but this session was originally recorded in June of 2022. It is now September of 2022. I'm finally getting around to editing the footage from this session, and the audio, the audio track just doesn't seem to exist anymore. So I'm not going to have another Pokemon situation where I recorded that entire Pokemon playthrough and then lost most of the footage. The footage this time still exists, but it's just the commentary track. For whatever reason, it won't import into it won't import into Final Cut. And on top of that, when I try to open it in my audio editing program, it only includes like the first 5 minutes, and this session is about an hour and 20 minutes. So there's like nothing you can really do. So yeah, I am doing something a little experimental, something I've never really done before, where I'm just literally watching the footage and recording a commentary after the fact. Now, it's gonna be weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be weird. It may be a little bit different. You could probably tell that this is different already because I'm using a different microphone than I had used back when I originally recorded it. But yeah, so I think I just accepted a quest from Sedith. Rhea's just staring at a vase over there, but she believes in me, so that's the important thing.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
Okay, but she does have 2 quests for us as well. Oh, this is when we have the tea time quests with her.
May I ask a favor of you?
It's not always easy to adjust to a life here in the monastery. I am sure transition is less than comfortable for some of your students. Please help as you can. Find 2 students assigned in your house who are struggling with life in the monastery and give them herbs to help alleviate their issues. Okay, so Rhea is asking us to administer drugs to our students. Apparently I was saying more because it took me a second before I finished accepting that quest.
May I ask a favor of you?
Oh, and here we go. I understand that sometimes you, why am I not getting rid of the fortifying herbs and calming herbs thing? Extend invitations to have tea. I've been so busy lately, but I would deeply enjoy the opportunity to share tea with you. Okay, Rhea wants us to invite her for tea. She's not going to invite us for tea. She wants us to invite her. I mean, it's like one of those, if you want to invite me for tea, I wouldn't say no. Just saying, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But she believes in us. That's the important thing. We just automatically went into tea with her. And she brought her own tea as well. It is really awkward watching the footage back without the original commentary that I did, because there's just big empty spaces where I'm just sitting on screens for way too long. I was probably talking about how I was trying to pull up the walkthrough for the Rhea tea guide. Okay, mighty weapons exploring the monastery as the last battle. Probably not the last battle.
I see.
I was doing this without the guide, because I just chose that without having to pause it. Definitely not cute monks. View from the bridge or shareable snacks. Probably, I'm going to guess it was probably view from the bridge. It looks like my past self was on the same page, and we were right. You love to see it. Gifts you'd like to receive, a place you'd like to visit, overcoming weaknesses. I was thinking the same thing, past me. Oh, we were wrong. Okay, so I think the next quest was to find Geralt. Oh, that's right, we had to go through the whole, piggyback system of finding him.
Are you looking for Captain Geralt? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Now, if it's a female knight, there's probably only one person it could be. Don't tell me I tried to recruit her at this stage. Okay, good, I was looking at my lost items to see if there was anything that was hers. Well, the art book I know is for Ignatz. Currycomb, I think it was Marianne. I don't remember who the secret ledger went to. Okay, where's eyeshadow? I don't remember who that went to either. Oh wait, no, I do remember. Makeup brush. That went to Yuri, I think. Not that past me knew that at the time. Oh,
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's
convenient
been
that
acting a bit
Ignatz was right here. I forgot
strange?
about this.
Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
I don't want to talk about Hanneman. Just take your art book and be gone with you.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
And get a better bowl cut. I don't know why I'm treating Ignatz that way. I don't hate Ignatz. He's just one of those characters that I don't really talk to very much. Okay, but Ash was one of the students that Rhea wanted me to deliver some drugs to.
The monastery? Thank you very much.
Oh, I don't think I did that right. I was supposed to like gift him the tea, but apparently I got confused and asked him to tea. Okay, 9 times out of 10, it's our first meeting. If you see that one, that's pretty much a guarantee that that's what they wanted. Oh, okay. I take my words back. I made him
That's
sad.
Delicious.
But it's okay because the tea made him happy again. I did not have a good
Thanks for
time
the
with
tea.
tea.
Some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Is this the first time we've ever spoken to Marianne in the game? It might actually be.
What's this? Oh no.
That
that's not
wasn't
mine.
Marianne's? If that was... Oh, okay. I was convinced that that was
Some
Marianne's.
keep it in some.
Thank you
Okay,
very
it was
much. I've been
Ingrid's. I guess that makes sense because Ingrid likes horses too. But Marianne's whole thing is that she likes horses. And it's only like kind of Ingrid's thing that she likes horses. The other kind of it is that she's kind of a racist. And apparently we're giving Annette some drugs and she is... I mean, this is second nature for Annette at this point.
I'm so sorry. Don't misunderstand. I can't wait to...
I probably shouldn't have skipped over what
Sorry.
Sylvain had said there because he was talking about the brother who's like this month's whole mission was
Geralt?
revolving around
He
his
said
brother.
something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
The graveyard is literally around the corner, but they want me to go talk to Sedith anyway.
Not mine. Don't
Well,
know
do I
whose it
actually
is.
try recruiting Catherine here? Because I think it's possible I may actually I would have been able to recruit Catherine, because I think the reason she didn't do it last time was because she was in the, whatchamacallit, she had a mission to protect Rhea during that assassination attempt.
For a hero.
But Edelgard and Hubert, oh, why am I talking to them?
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite.
Why did he laugh like that?
We're back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
I don't know why he said it was hard to find. The only thing I can really think of is that previously there had been like knights guarding the way and said, "You cannot go this way."
Miklon, the guy, I may be the leader of a bunch of thugs too.
Oh, I skipped through a lot of dialogue I shouldn't have. I was probably like
I know you-
just so frustrated. I just wanted to get this done.
Oh, you found it, huh?
Yep, see, it was
Looking
his.
everywhere for that. Thanks.
I have been sitting here for like 3 minutes. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe this is inappropriate to say. People talk about Byla's big features, but they don't talk about how flat she is in the back. You know, I may just only comment on like when actual things happen at this point, because I think it's just going to be a lot of me running around doing nothing in particular that's going to be like important or interesting. So I will rejoin when the next like bit of important stuff happens,
Hey,
which is
I
like
wanted
right
to
now
ask you to
apparently.
join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is her grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Well done. You have my thanks.
And Seth is like, good job, you talked to your dad, and you're gonna get married someday. Good grief, Violet's breasts are big. Why do they look so big in this outfit? Like, that doesn't help either. Yeah, so nothing really has been going on. I've just been, like, going over and reviewing the certifications. A few of them have gone through, not all of them. Yeah, honestly, if this is just, like, fighting and leveling up, I think I might just skip over it for the time being. Because nothing really is going to be happening that's, like, super relevant or plot related. It's mostly just like, hey, level grinding happened, I overthink way too many things and probably make some mistakes, but yeah, it's not going to be anything that's like super duper, like anything that makes a big difference. Yeah, apparently, just to prove the point that nothing has been going on, I have been sitting on this screen for about 3 minutes. This is the kind of stuff you don't... Okay, well, I'm finally moving around again, but this is the kind of stuff that you don't see in the YouTube edits. Because there are just extended periods where I will either, like talk for, like, 20 minutes trying to figure out what would the best strategy be, and then I just either completely cut it out or only use, like, a little bit of that whole dialogue. But yeah, there's a lot that you don't see that goes into this. I haven't even started the battle yet. Like, this has been going on for about 15 minutes at this rate. Like, it's one thing, like, it doesn't feel like I'm taking a long time in the moment when I'm going through and, like, reviewing what I'm supposed to be doing. But this is a very different and a little bit bizarre, like, circumstance here, where I'm just watching it back and being like, what was I doing? Like, even when you edit, like, I get it a little bit when I'm watching it back to edit, and just like, why am I not getting anything done? But at least I'm hearing what I was thinking at that time. Oh, I remember, this is where, because I still haven't found that sword that I've been after for so long, I was giving Annette the Levin sword, or whatever it's called, Leviathan sword. I think for a while I was just calling it the Leviathan sword, but I think it's actually the Levin sword. But I was giving that to Annette because it basically serves the same kind of function as the sword that I want to find from the Travelers. But yeah, it's just not as good because it's got durability and the other one doesn't. Okay, apparently I'm done with all the fighting and I'm going back to the monastery now. In theory. Nope, never mind. I think I am going back to do more fighting. Nope, never mind, I'm fighting again.
I've deepened my understanding.
There's so much left to learn.
Got it. Good to go.
Let's put this to the test.
I'm a quick study.
Okay, yeah, this session's pretty much done. I think there's only like 2 more minutes left, and I've done practically nothing in this recording session. Honestly, I probably could have skipped it. This could just be a very short episode, honestly. But I guess we'll see how it goes in editing. This was, in the very least, an experience. Well, let's see if there's anything else that happens in the meantime. There's still like a minute or so left. Okay, yeah, I'm already just finishing this session. This was maybe a waste of time, but you know what? Maybe it'll be worth it in the end. We'll see how the episode turns out when I go to edit it. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this weird trip that was commentating on a past footage session. I'll see you next time when we get back to the actual commentary.